Iroc buttoned up to put back in the trailer. So I'm going to put that fuel door, or I should say, yeah, fuel pump door. I'll show you what I got going on here now. So, got the plate made. I showed that in a different video. Got it all pre-drilled. Got the clecos holding it in place so I can put bolts in it. And that's what I'm going to get at right now. Got my drill bit all taped off so don't go too deep. And we'll get right back again. I don't know, I get on a mission. I don't even worry about the phone. Just want to get the shit done. Alright. Got all the nuts in. Oh yeah. Got them all in. Everything's all set up. Got it silicone down. Now we're going to bolt it together. Alright, and that's what that turned out like. I'll get the carpet back down and get her done. And that'll be it for till the 65 gets done. So I got the Iroc all packed up here. That's where this will be hiding for the winter. All hiding in there, and I'll put 2 garden tractors in the back. And that'll be it for this thing for the winter.
Later.
Well, finally getting back at something here. And I got to work on this. Wife's car. I got a code on it. P0010, which is the intake actuator. And we're going to dig into that. I'm not going to video record it. I don't plan on starting it on fire, but I'll give you some highlights out of it. Get back at you here. I've never done anything to this car except for PM. So it's got 70,000 miles on a 2016 Equinox with a 4-banger in it. Let me flip this around. So take the air cleaner off. It's pretty easy. 1 band clamp here. 1 band clamp down there. Regular screwdriver. And you can pop this out the side. And that removes that. Okay, to get this cover off, take your filler cap off. And there's 3 push plugs underneath there. I got it off ready to show you what it is. And it was not easy, so don't think it's just going to fall right off. But you got 3 little rubber plugs that hold it onto them little balls. And since this one's never been off, it was really hard to get off, so I just kept on wiggling it until it popped off. And here's your solenoids. There you go. So I'll get at them. A couple 10mm bolts probably. Yep, 2 10s. I'll give it a blow job, and we'll get them changed. Okay, these little clips on here. Give you a little quick info on these. They snap down. So what I did is just worked it up like this. Take a screwdriver, get it right there, work it up a little bit, like that. See how it's coming up about, and it stops. I ain't gonna be able to hold the phone in, but then you just push that little centerpiece in, and it unlock itself, and you can pull it out of the way, like so. And then I should be able to push this button in. Keep hitting the phone buttons. Well, anyways, you get the idea. So since I couldn't hold the phone to do it and take it off, so what I did is I just took a screwdriver, pried it off the thing like there, push this button in here, and that's your release. Push that in and pry it up gently, and it'll come off without wrecking it. So what I did to lift the solenoid up is I took the pry bar like this off the valve cover, and I just grabbed that lip a little bit and popped it up so I get a straight pull on it. It popped right out. And I'm doing one at a time so I can't mix them up. Okay, I got her out, and I'm going to match up the holes. Just showing you. Yeah, it's hard to see, but anyways, I'll make sure the holes are the same, prongs are the same, everything lines up the same. Yeah, there you can see it. So they're the same thing. I put a little grease around this seal, a little bit of grease on both of them when I put in, and I also put a little bit of dielectric grease up on the top of the fitting, so it pushes together and you get a nice clean fitting. Now I just gotta brake clean a little bit of oil that got all over, put it back together, and that's done. Clear the codes, and that's it. Yeah, give her some brake clean, all cleaned up in there. Now I'll put a little white lithium grease on these. There. Takes care of that. Now that'll at least come on and off. Oop, dropping shit. Get this tape off of here. There we go. Button her back up. And there you go. All buttoned up the way you started. And I'll check the oil on here quick, long as it's in the garage, and see when that's due. And that's going to conclude this baby. Let's see if she fires. I hope it fires. Or I'm going to be fired. So far so good. Alright. Maybe I'll do a follow-up when I clear the codes. And now that we got the car done, I think we got to clean the garage again. Yeah, it's so easy to get messy. Now we'll see what we work on next. Well, I'm going to get working on a 65 and get that ready to go and put that away for the winter. So I want to get a couple little things fixed on it, so it's ready to go for spring. And one thing is the brake cable, emergency brake cable. Frayed and took a shit. Where is it? Well, this cable actually looks a little bit different than the ones on there. So I'll get it off and I'll show you what it looks like here. I was loosening up the brake cable underneath the driver's side there, and look what I found. Not good. I wonder why that snapped off. Check all them lug nuts. Holy shit balls. Alrighty, we'll stay at the brake line and brake cable. And obviously I gotta check that shit too before I'm done. I got this brake cable out. Let's look at this. And it looks like the outer retaining spring broke, moved away, and then God, the heat gun doesn't focus. And then it collapsed. So yeah, we'll get that fixed. Well, I was putting the rim and tire on the passenger side and went to go snug the lug nuts up, and that one snapped right off. So that obviously tells me that somebody, oh wait, I can blame Justin. That goddamn kid, I tell you, I've had this car how long? I've never wrecked a lug nut, and I wonder what he was doing to this thing. I should have wrecked a stud, I should say. Goddamn kids. No, I can't blame him. I did a Bernie, and I might have not had enough pressure on the wheels before I let the clutch go, so I think I'll blame the kid. Give him a call here. So I got a stud remover tool here. See how that goes. I guess I ain't doing that one-handed. Yeah, so I couldn't have did this because I have done this shit since I was about 20 years old, 19, 20 years old. So yeah, we're gonna give the kid a call, see if he did it, see if I get the truth out of him. Wish me luck. So yeah, run to the parts center, Tim's Auto, and get me some new studs. Just gonna replace them all. That way I know they're good. Yeah, here we go. I gotta see if the lug nut's laying here, because if I did it, it'd be laying here, I would think. I only did that little bitty burning with it, so yeah, I don't see no lug nuts laying around. Or I should say one lug nut. I don't know. We'll see what the kid says. Here we are at Bumper Tim's Auto. We'll run in here and get some studs. So of course, yeah, I take Jake into Tim's, you know, figuring he pooped before he left. He'd be good to go. So what does he do? Yeah, he pees on the floor and shits on the floor. Aye. Alright, I gotta see if I can find the lug nut that I lost. And I got lucky, I got a spare. Left the chills. All right. You know, I'm beginning to think the kid didn't do nothing wrong to the car. Actually, I don't even know if you can blame me. About 2 years ago, I went around this car and I straightened out all these, I'll show you a picture of them, but they got these washers. Keystone Classics got these washers. Where the hell did they go? So we got these washers here. And after all the years of being on there, taking them on and off or whatever, they get cut. So I straightened all them out, and I got a feeling that them washers are getting just fatigued from all the years of being on and off and being bent slightly. That they gave a little bit and they got loose. And when I did that last burnout, I might have tweaked them off. Because if the lug nuts ain't tight, it don't take much to wreck them. But we'll ask him anyway, see if he'll take the blame for it.
Hello?
Hey.
Yep.
A little birdie told me you might have been pounding on the car. Is that true?
Pounding on the car.
Yep. The 67?
No.
No? Did you do a Bernie?
No.
Did you get on it hard?
Not really.
Not really. You sure?
Yeah.
What's not really mean?
I don't know. I didn't hit the rev limiter if that's what you're asking.
No. Did you back up and take off real hard?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Well, you gotta explain to me what's kind of not hard.
I don't know. I didn't beat the hell out of it if that's what you're asking.
Okay. Did you get on it hard though and take it off?
No.
Because it's got a broken lug nut.
A broken lug nut,
Broken
really?
stud, yep.
No, I didn't.
How do you know? Did you check the lug nuts when you're done?
No, but I know I didn't beat the hell out of it, so.
Alright, I'll believe you this one time. Alright, bye.
What would it even take to break that?
Well, they were a tad loose. That does not help. But if you don't know what you're doing and you get on it, if you stop and you rev up the motor and you drop the clutch, you can snap the studs.
Nah, I didn't dump it.
Yeah.
I ran it through the gears, but that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, that ain't gonna do it. Alrighty.
Alright, later.
Bye.
Bye.
I think he seems to forget what he
There you have it. I believe him.
did.